Okay, so we right now I would have filmed this sooner, but a lot of family things were going on because of last Saturday. Grandpa, we were heading to some place to go eat. I can't remember where, but it had like big sandwiches, and we were in Nebraska. And yeah, the trip for a month was canceled. We technically had a whole week left right now. We should have had a week left right now, but no, we don't. We're leaving early because of a problem happened where I was just I was riding on the back of a motorcycle with Grandpa. Grandpa was driving, I was on the back. And 5 minutes before something bad happened, before it happened, I got off the bike because my legs were hurting since I haven't been on a motorcycle for a long time. And all because of this one very sharp curve which had no warning. Grandpa lost control, flew into a ditch, went about 100 meters away from the motorcycle because he lost control after hitting some loose gravel because we weren't expecting such a hard turn. And after we realized it like a minute after it happened, because we went over this hill right after the turn. Grandma almost lost control from that as I was in the truck. And yeah, so what happened was after Grandpa hit gravel, only one bike made it past the hill that we could see, and so Grandma immediately turned around very quickly. So quickly it made a there was a mark on the road. Because she turned around so quickly and all she did was hope that it wasn't Grandpa. The second she went, because Grandpa had rode her motorcycle, since his was broken kind of, his had to be repaired. He's been trying to fix his. Grandma's was the only one that was working, and he was trying to fix, he was, as he, Grandma was like, Grandma turned around the car and all she said was, please not be Grandpa, over and over. And the second we got over that little hill, Grandma said she couldn't find her bike. And then we pulled over and it was bad because the bike was on the side of the road. They told me that the bike went end over end at least twice, and at one point it went right over Grandpa, and that's how he got detached from the bike. And he was about 100 meters away because we think he may have hit something that rammed him into the air because he went airborne for a good amount of time. We found him in a cornfield. Yeah, we found him in a cornfield. And the bike was just laying on the side of the road. Like someone just placed it there, but no, it was literally destroyed. The seat, we think the seat was taken away. Some of us are thinking the seat was taken away. I think the seat may have flung off, ripping the battery out because the battery was also taken out. The window thing, the visor window thingy that's on the bike, completely ripped off, was not there. And the handlebars were ripped up. The motor was destroyed. And yeah, we found his Pepsi all completely ripped up. Oh yeah, and also the back leaning thing on the back of the bike was also dented badly, which means we're pretty sure that the bike may have one area that the bike hit the ground at was on that back part, and the handlebars because they were also dented up. But the bike was all totaled. We're pretty sure that bike cannot be fixed now. And so as we were as I was told to sit in the car, then someone came over and told me what they saw. And at one point, also on the first turn, we're pretty sure this. Well, not the first turn, probably this. I don't know, but also with the same turn that went over Grandpa, it also landed on Grandpa, breaking five ribs, 5 pieces of his rib. I don't know if it's one big bone or not, but 5 ribs were broken. Lots of his back was broken, not his spine. It was well, I don't know. Whatever the disc part, whatever the tons of discs that are in your back a lot of those are broken in like 3 different areas. And his the big giant bone that's on your shoulder, the gigantic like shoulder blade thing, whatever it's called, is also broken. It snapped straight down the middle. Yeah, it snapped down the middle. And he was brought in an ambulance to a small town. Then a helicopter showed up and he was life flighted to I can't remember the town, but it's about an hour away from Mitchell, South Dakota. And yeah, he was life flighted to this city, to a trauma center, and he went to the emergency room for like a couple hours. Then he was transferred to ICU for 4 days. And now he was finally able to be put in a lower thing because he's slowly healing. And now he's put in crucial care. He's put in crucial care now. But right now, this is the last day of the trip. Tomorrow morning we're leaving. Because today's Friday and tomorrow morning. Wait, no, today's Saturday, and on Sunday we're gonna leave, which is tomorrow. Duh. But yeah, Grandma and Grandpa have no idea. Well, Grandma right now has no idea how she's gonna be able to pay the bill because that's gonna be expensive. So could you please help my grandma? And I'll put down in the description. I'll have. I don't know if putting her Venmo account's a good idea, but I hope it is because I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't know which one I'll put down, but I'll put one of them down, and hopefully, please help her by at least donating money, because there ain't no way Grandma and Grandpa would have to go bankrupt if they tried to pay off this with their money. They would end up going bankrupt because there's no way they would pay it off. And so yeah. But right now I'm in Mitchell in my Uncle Tim's house. And I also have one thing, which is I got Grandpa's phone, but yeah, sorry, just noise. That's just people. But yeah, this may not look that bad, but if I take it out of the case, Grandpa's phone is destroyed. It doesn't charge, but his phone's kind of bent. It doesn't sit straight. It's bent a little. And I'm going to take it apart to see what happens, because every time I turn it on, right after it turns off, there's a little tiny light that goes little tiny line that goes across the screen for a split second. Then it goes away. But since this phone can't charge and it's dead, so all I see is just the battery symbol of it's dead. I'm gonna go when I get home. When I get home, I'm going to take it apart and see what's inside of it. I'm gonna search up a phone, what a phone looks like in the inside, and what this type of phone looks like in the inside, and see what's all broken in there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the phone was destroyed. is completely destroyed. Like, I wouldn't even be able to fix it. Not like I would, because I don't know what I'm doing with the phone. But yeah, please, I'm not asking you to subscribe. You can subscribe if you want, or like, or do any of that if you want. I just need you to help donate money to, so grandma and grandpa don't end up going bankrupt for this. Because grandma's saying this could cost about $70,000 to probably $100,000 because of all the things he's been in. And what we're hearing is he's gonna be in here for like another week. And then he's gonna be transferred to a hospital in Lincoln, Nebraska, because he won't be able to leave. He won't be able to go home. He'll just have to travel to a different one by ambulance. And I don't know what'll happen from there, but yeah, this is gonna cost that. I'll also post the I'll post pictures of the motorcycle in I'll post some pictures in the motorcycle on my YouTube page for y'all to see what it looks like. But yeah. And also his watch is destroyed. He had a watch connected to his phone and it's destroyed. So he has to pay for a new phone and a watch. And has to pay a big bill. But yeah. Have a great time. Please help. Yeah.